Welcome to the 20-minute intermediate home workout. There will be alternate movements to just about every exercise you see. Remember to push yourself as hard as you can, but take breaks as you need. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and knock this thing out. Make sure your hips and your rear end go out before you lower your legs. As an alternative, this can also be done on a wall or a door. You want to go down low enough until your nose is almost touching the mat. Make sure you're controlling the movement and pausing at the top for maximum contraction. In the modified movement, you're getting on all fours and then raising your knees off the ground about 1 or 2 inches. I'm starting to feel this a little bit. How about you? Make sure you're flexing your stomach when you're throwing these punches. In the first version of the alternate movement, try to keep your back off the back of the chair. In the second version of the alternate movement, just make sure your feet aren't touching the ground as you're pumping them up and down. Because you're not jumping in the alternate movement, try to move back and forth as quickly as possible. In the alternate movement, you want to make sure that your rear end comes completely off the seat and you pause at the top. In the regular movement, you want to make sure that you're not going down so far that you feel pain in your shoulders. This should only be felt in your triceps. You want to make sure you give yourself enough resistance when doing this exercise. Not so much that you can't move your arm, but enough that you can feel your bicep flex. You can also supplement this exercise with actual dumbbells or anything heavy that you want to lift. Control and squeeze is the main purpose of this exercise. Do not speed through it. You want to make sure that you're putting elbow to knee, whether you're in a chair or on the mat. This movement is only in here for one reason and one reason only. That's because when I was younger, I loved to skate. Whether it was on rollerblades, roller skates, or ice skates, I was doing it all. You made it to your first water break. Congratulations, but don't get too comfortable because we're right back at it. If you don't know from my other workout videos, I smile when I get tired. I guess you kind of know how I'm feeling right now. Make sure your hips and your butt come out first before you lower your legs. If you need to modify this movement, you can always do it from a chair, a stool, or a couch. Don't forget to pause at the top. Remember, you're trying to build up your chest muscles here. Planks activate more muscles than sit-ups. That's probably why you're feeling it so much right now. You can focus on either high knees or quick feet. Either way, you're going to get your heart rate going. Make sure you are controlling your punches. This exercise focuses on speed and not power. Do not punch and extend your elbow as hard as you can, as you may hurt yourself. Keeping your head off the floor is not required for this exercise, but it does help put more emphasis on your ab muscles. If you need to, just put your head flat on the ground. Did you notice how long it took me to get up? You're not the only one tired, but we gotta keep going, because this is how we get better. To make this move more challenging, extend your legs all the way out. Touch and pause, 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 touch and pause. Let's get it. Whoa, did you see that slip? Oh yeah, I'm feeling it, but we gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Make sure your back leg does not touch the ground. This is your last water break, but you're almost done, so it's all good. The next exercise is your last exercise, so make sure you give it everything you have.